Hey guys, I'm back. I don't know, fucking storage is fucked. Completely fucked. But I'll try to make this as quick as possible. Anyway, Pete, there's this huge, there's this scene. I thought that was stupid when Gwen, how'd that get in there? Just, oh, don't cry. Thought that was stupid. This scene was okay, so we find out that Flint Marko, aka Sandman, is Uncle Ben's killer. Apparently. Apparently, he's Uncle Ben's killer. So everything that we learned, everything that we were supposed to believe in this film, everything we believed in the first movie, everything that the whole story arc where, there was a story arc in this when Peter was telling Aunt May, I feel responsible because I was the one who, no, just completely erased the whole storyline. Peter filled with regret. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I love about those first two movies. Because they have a great story, they have some responsibility. Peter's got to deal with responsibility. Peter's got to deal with criticism. He's trying to be a normal dude. He gets bullied as a kid. He's just trying to do the right thing. Well, we find out in this movie that everything the first two films were telling us, all bullshit. It's all bullshit. We've been lied to and fooled the whole fucking time. It's all bullshit. So everything we saw in the first two films just erased. And I hate that. That makes it so fucking stupid. You should not erase the first two films, but acknowledge the first two films. What everything you did before it, keep continuing. You can direct somewhere else. But if you erase these two iconic films, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm out. Okay? Fuck. Now, this movie is not Superman 4 bad. Superman The Quest for Peace. You guys can give me shit about not defend. If you guys defend this film, you might love everything in this film. If you love Spider-Man 3, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But Superman 4, it's not Superman 4 bad. Superman 4 is shit. It sucked. Fucking hate Superman 4, man. That whole movie was a bad movie. If it was Jeremy Jahns, Superman The Quest for Peace is dog shit. Batman and Robin. That's all I gotta say for Batman and Robin. Right there. Jaws 3D and Jaws The Revenge. That's all I gotta say for that. Fan 4 Stick. That's all I gotta say for that. The Emoji Movie. Now, if you want to see a bad movie, go watch the Emoji Movie. All I gotta say to the Emoji Movie is this. I turned off the Emoji Movie. I was 40 minutes in. I turned it off. I took it. I haven't got it on DVD. I saw it on Netflix. I just turned it off. I was like, nah, this movie sucks. From the get-go, the first 10 minutes, I was like, oh, okay, it's okay. And then when they started with the stupid puns, I was just like, oh my God, this is bad. Monkey business, what? Shrimp on the Bobby and meh. They were the most uninteresting characters. He's meh. I knew he's screwing up. What? God. Fucking Emoji Movie. But anyway, yeah, I turned that movie off. I was like, nah, fuck this shit. I can sit through Spider-Man 3 and try to enjoy it, but it's like sitting in a torture chair. It's like, whenever something good comes up, you're like, okay. And then next minute, zzz, okay. Next minute, zzz, okay. Zzz, zzz. It's like the good, the bad, the ugly. That's what this movie is to me. The good, the bad, the ugly. That's exactly what it is. Fucking stupid. Okay. But anyway, moving on. Another part, and another what the fuck moment, was when Peter dancing. Now, I love the storyline where Venom becomes like Venom, attaches to Peter Parker first. If you guys want to see a great origin story to Venom and this alien costume and the alien symbiote, go watch Spider-Man the Animated Series, The Alien Costume, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Those are great episodes. Go watch them. I recommend them. I do not recommend this. If you want to see a great Venom, how Venom becomes Venom, and how Peter Parker gets it in and tears it off, that is a great show right there. This sucked. Because in the show, Peter, he's like, oh, this is quite a Flash comes up to him and he's like, oh, this is quite a touch. Guess he's developed a backbone. I've developed a lot more than a backbone. You know what, Peter? You are different. You scare me. What's she talking about? I never felt so good. I'm not going to listen to any more of this. And then, well, too bad, big boy. Who said anything about jail? Whoa, no! And he tries to kill Rhino. That scared me as a kid. I was like, whoa! Damn, Spidey. Trying to kill people and shit. Shh, get back here, Shocker! Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth! Wait, what are you doing? You're the main course. No, we don't. Jack's in the mail, baby. You're supposed to be the good guy. You can't do this. Why not? I have the power. What is this costume doing? I gotta take it off. No. That guy. I could react Spider-Man all day. That's how much I love Spider-Man. I could do an impression of the Green Goblin. You're Wake up, little spider. Wake up. No, you're not dead. Yet. You're an amazing creature, Spider-Man. You and I are not so different. I'm not like you. You're a murderer. Well, to each its own. I chose my path. You chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while. But the one thing they love more than just a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. Despite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother? Because it's right. Here's the real thing. There are 8 million people in this city, and the sole purpose to make you and me say, I could squash you like a bug right now, but I'm offering you a choice. Join me. Imagine what we could accomplish, what we could create, or we could destroy. Cause the deaths of innocents again and again and again. Can't until we're both dead. Is that what you want? Think about it, hero. Anyway, I'll do that later. But anyway, oh god. Peter dancing. Oh man, where do I get stuff? Fucking emo Parker. Okay, so instead of Peter, trying to kill people, trying to be evil, this is what he does. This is it, and I can do the dance, by the way. But this song, everybody got somebody. Oh, now but this song, everybody got somebody. So yeah. Love that buffalo so That was an ass pull moment for me. And him hitting on chicks like, oh God, you know. Oh my God, Parker, you're such a Boy Scout. When are you gonna give a guy bread? You want forgiveness? Speak religion? Give this to your editor. Tell him to check your source next time. Your shots are so good. I'd like to shoot you sometime. Peter Parker. Peter. Miss Brandt, that's not the position I hired you for. Black suited Spider-Man. Peter, these are incredible. Gotta have these, Jonah. I'll pay you the usual rate. If you want the shots, I'll get the staff job. Double money. Just Anyway. Yeah. Okay. God, I can't stand this movie. I'm blabbing too much. I'm complaining too much. I gotta get to the point. The point is, the jazz... Oh, man, don't even get me fucking started on the jazz dance sequence. God! It was horrible. And by the way, Gwen is the most useless character in this whole entire film. She does nothing but cause trouble in this film. She doesn't help. A lot of people say Amazing Spider-Man 2 is bad. Oh, man, well, I would prefer to watch Amazing Spider-Man 2 over this piece of shit any day of the week. Because at least Amazing Spider-Man 2 knew what it was trying to do. And at least Gwen Stacy actually did something. She helped Peter kill Electro. She does nothing in this movie. Fucking nothing. Jack shit. And the actress who played her, Bryce Daley, I don't have a problem with her as an actress, but she sucked. And the guy who played George Stacy was horrendously bad. Dennis Slade, the guy who played Diago and played George Stacy in The Amazing Spider-Man, he made him look good. And I didn't mind his performance. He was probably the only good part about The Amazing Spider-Man, and I didn't like The Amazing Spider-Man that much either. But you get what I mean. Man, the acting was so bad in the movie. And like the scene where it's like, what? No. There's something I have to tell you, Pete. Okay? It's not working. You and me. What? I don't want to see you anymore. What are you talking about? I'm lonely. You are there for me. I can't do this. It's over. No. Please. Please don't say that. I know I've been selfish, but I could do better. It's not that simple. We love each other. I love you. We people have problems. We have problems working out. We talk to each other. His fucking acting was so bad in this movie. And I love Tobey Maguire, but his acting was bad in this movie. What else? Okay, I'm gonna get to the point very, 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 very quickly. The dance sequence fucking sucked. Don't watch it. If there are scenes in this movie that you want to skip, I recommend you to skip the dance sequence and skip the jazz sequence. It fucking sucked. It was boring. It was stupid. It was pointless. But no, get this shit right. Peter, when he goes up to Mary Jane after the whole, show off, he's assaulting Mary Jane. Peter's like this. Hey. Mary Jane's like, what's wrong with you? You. Is there a problem here, sir? No. Is everything alright here, Paul? Yeah. Is everything alright here, Paul? Get him out of here. Take your hands off me. Now. Peter, stop! And he hits her. And he hits her. He hits her on the ground. She's just laying like this. She's like this. Who are you? He hits her so he doesn't go to jail for criminal assault because you can't hit a woman. I would never in my life think about hitting a woman. That is a no-no, fellas. Don't ever do it. That is stupid, arrogant, and just, if you think you're better than her, well, that's pretty much what people do when they think they're better than them. But fuck it. Fuck that shit. And she's just laying there, and nobody picks her up. No guy, no girl, no one. She's just laying there. Yeah. So that was another what the fuck moment for me. The other what the fuck moment was when Bernard, the house dude, the house man, he comes up to Harry, and Harry's feeling all depressed and stuff because he's trying to help Peter, but he blew his face, so his face is all fucked up like this. So he comes up to Harry, blabbering in his ear, and he says to him, "If I may, sir, I've seen a lot of things in this house that I've never spoken of." "What are you trying to tell me?" "The night your father died, I cleaned his wound. The blades that pierced his body came from his glider. There's no question that your father died at his own hand." Now, as a kid, I thought that was kind of like, oh, that's a touching scene. But then I was like, wait a minute. You saw the blades. So you knew that Norman killed himself. And you didn't tell Harry about it? If that was me, I would have killed him. I would have said, "Come here, you fucking asshole." I would have strangled him. You're not just fired. That's personal. And Harry just gets on with it. Yeah. That was a what the fuck moment. I was just like, what WTF? What the fuck are they doing? Man, what the fuck? Like, that was dumb. I thought that was really, really dumb. Another what the fuck moment is at the end of the film. So after the whole battle between Venom and all that. By the way, Venom sucked. Topher Grace, who played Venom, he was horrible. He was absolutely dreadful. The main villain... Who's the main villain in this movie? Nobody. I mean, nobody. Don't you fucking say it's Venom, because it wasn't Venom. He came in the last 10 minutes. It definitely wasn't Sandman, because he was fucking just robbing... Yeah, and he was half dead for like half of the movie. It's definitely not Harry, because Harry got brain damage for half the movie. Who's the main villain? Nobody's the main villain. Is it Black Suit Spider-Man? Is it Emo Parker? Who is the fucking main villain? See, that's the thing about those first two movies. They had a great villain. They had the main villain. This Spider-Man 3 has no main villain. It has villains that are in there to do to do some shit, and that's it. That's all they do. They don't have a backstory. They don't have a backstory. They don't have a character arc. You don't give a fuck about Venom whatsoever. He has no character arc. He's just Eddie Brock being a dick, as always. He has no character arc in this movie. Fuck him. And when he dies, I laughed. And they did Venom fucking horrendously bad. But, let's get to it. Oh, shit. Okay, so... At the end of the movie, when Harry dies, Gwen Stacy and George Stacy are there at his funeral. They didn't even know Harry. Why are they at his funeral? He didn't even know them. What the fuck are they doing at his funeral? Oh, and by the way, Flash Thompson's there. Flash Thompson's there. The guy who put shit on Peter Parker and Harry Osborn is there at his fucking funeral to pay his fucking respects. Of course. Of course. That's the way it's supposed to go. Of course. Of course. Man, and because the last thing Flash said to Harry was, "Leave him alone." Or what? Or his father will fire your father. What's Daddy gonna do? Sue me? That's what he said to Harry the last time they saw each other. And he's had his funeral? And then it ends with the most stupidest shit I've ever seen in a movie ever. Was when... So Peter goes up to the dance, where the jazz is. He goes up to Mary Jane and he grabs her hand, pulls her down, and they go like a slow dance like this. And he doesn't apologize to Mary Jane for hitting her or cheating on her or fucking doing jack shit, like just being not there for her, not being a good boyfriend. She just accepts him, like, you know. And that's how the movie ends.